Hey guys, it's Tycoon and welcome back to episode 2 of my Building a Basic Park series. And today, I'm thinking that I'm going to start by building out some more paths and the first roller coaster. But before we do that, I am going to rename the park to Basic. I can't even see what I'm typing. Basic Park YouTube series. And of course, it's going to hashtag that out. You know what? That worked. Okay, good enough. So I'm going to adjust the price to enter to 25. Maybe that'll just help us get a little more money. And I just realized I could close that. I did not close that. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. But up here you can see I have 33,000. That's a lot more money than I had last time. So I did do some AFK and stuff just to get a bit more money. And I hadn't seen any comments on the last video suggesting anything so far. There may be some by the time this video is uploaded, but I'll end up doing those in the next episode. So I think it's time to start building more rides. So I think I'm going to start by doing a semi-large path this way, because this could be a fairly important central path for getting out to these areas of the park, and then maybe getting out farther that way. And I think I'm just going to head out maybe about this far. And also I'm going to start making it less symmetrical, especially with the addition of roller coasters, since I don't want to make two symmetrical roller coasters on either side of the park. So, what I'm going to do now is I think I'm just going to jump right into building this new coaster. So, my ideas for this coaster, just to make the first one, we're going to do a junior coaster, because that's pretty small, pretty simple. And guests will probably enjoy it. So let's place this down here, I think. And yes, let's build this. So I'm going to be using Basic Editor for part of this and Advanced Editor for the other part, because I am showing you I know how to use the Advanced Editor, okay? Stop bullying me about it in the comments of my what are they? What videos? The update videos. Alright, so I think I'm just going to have it kind of fill in this corner of the park here, since it, yeah, this seems like a fairly good size. To make it fairly large, but not huge. So, um, let's twist it down like this. Bring it down like this, maybe. Yeah, I think this will be good. All right. Snap that to the grid. Maybe not there. Maybe not there either. Out there. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So this is pretty good. I'm going to go back to the basic editor just to do a simple little hill here. All right, that's looking pretty good. So I'm thinking I'm going to have it come out like this, turn around here, go back by this area, around this side, go under the left hill, and come back around. So I'm going to have to move this over to there fairly quickly. So I got to figure out how to do that with a small amount of track. So I could probably make a tight little turn here. Just go straight into this little turn. snap that. That might be a little too close. Yeah, I'm going to remove these pieces and just put in one of these. Or actually, depending on how much space this gives me, I could make it come around like this. Yeah, and then there'll still be enough space for another piece of track to go around there. So let's just loop this around like that. And do a couple more hills here. Oops, not another big hill. Let's just do a smaller hill there. And then, why not one more? And then this, I think maybe we could have go up and around like this. And then dip back down, set that to 0. Yeah, that should work. And then, since this is a junior coaster, we can't have anything too insane, so I'm just going to stick to the simple hills and turns. And this should work. I gotta stretch this out a bit more. And then we can have it come down like this. Dip down under that. And if we bring this up and move that down to that, all right, then we can, oops, that's a little too low. Yeah, we can bank this piece of the track for a little turn here. Line it back up and set that to 0. I think this should be pretty nice now. We could just bring it around in a bit of a circle. Just like so. And I think that we've actually managed to cram a fair bit of track into this small-ish area here. So if we put this like so, this should be pretty good. And I'll just put in the entrances and the exit here. This will work pretty nicely. And yes, I'm aware of the trash, and I will fix that very soon. Let me just add the queue. Yeah, and I'm gonna theme this fairly basic. But first, I think we should probably test out this ride and see how it is. So, all right, let's ride the coaster. All right, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was expecting a bit more speed from this hill, so I might have to modify that. But I think for now, I'm just gonna set the chain lift speed a little bit higher, and then cut down a bit on the track friction, so hopefully it'll be able to make it up that bit. I'm just going to throw it into testing while we fix up these paths. So we're going to need to obviously do theming on these paths. which I guess since it's taken like pretty much 10 minutes to do this one ride, I guess I'll just do that really quick, cut ahead until I'm pretty much done with it. And yes, and now let me know if in the future you want me to go through building the coaster like I did there, and the coaster works perfectly fine, so I'm going to open that up. Just let me know if you want me to still do it like that, so it takes a while, or if you want me to do it so I build part of the coaster and then show it off. Because I mean, I don't want to build a huge coaster and have it take like 20 minutes and then have that be like the entire video. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to cut the video here, finish up adding a bit of scenery and cleaning up this area, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I did decorate up this area a bit. I did added a couple planters with some seats, added the lights, and some trash cans. So I think now I'm going to reopen this and remove the one-ways I put here, just so that people can actually access this area. And in the next episode, I'm probably going to add some stalls in a couple of these areas. Not quite sure where. I'm not quite sure where yet, so I've left these areas empty. I may also expand something in this direction. But we've got our first little coaster over here, and I think it's pretty nice, although there are a couple things I would change if I were to redo it. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, whatever you want. I try to upload these fairly often. I don't know how often I'll actually end up uploading them, and I don't have an upload schedule, but that doesn't matter anyway. I already said thanks for watching, so I guess bye.